Hello, everyone. I'm AT Storm Track meteorologist Austin Haskins. We continue to track the dangerously cold weather that has settled into western Wisconsin. We really started to see those temperatures and wind chills drop pretty quickly into the afternoon and evening hours on our Thursday. Yesterday morning in Eau Claire at 6 a.m., our temperature was 2 degrees above zero and the wind chill was -8. The wind was breezy really throughout the day, but the air temperature stayed pretty steady. But as the wind picked up, you can see the wind chills dropped. We were near 20 below by 2 p.m. and then we just went down from there. Wind chills really since about mid-evening or so have been at or below -40. And that's the first time in nearly 7 years Eau Claire has seen a wind chill value of 40 degrees below or colder. And most of western Wisconsin has been sitting between about 35 and 45 below to start the day. A couple of spots have gotten close to 50 below. And that's why we still have this extreme cold warning that goes until noon today for wind chill values this morning that could be as low as 45 to 50 below. And on top of that, air temperatures mostly have been in the 20s below zero. So even without the wind, still would be a dangerously cold morning. And highs today, really not going to improve much. We're going to see very little improvement in the temperature and the wind chill department today, but we'll have enough improvement for the wind chills that once we get to noon, we go to a cold weather advisory, and that goes until midnight tonight. Though for Taylor and Clark counties, you will remain under that cold weather advisory until 9 o'clock Thursday morning. Part of this is really because we're going to see those winds become much lighter as we get into tonight and into the day tomorrow. But still, frostbite concerns in as little as 30 minutes or less. Now, keep in mind, if we have more clouds move in tonight, we may be a little bit warmer. But if we end up staying a little bit clearer, we may be a little bit colder. And there is a possibility they could actually, for the rest of the area where that advisory expires at midnight, we may see them expand that pass. So we'll keep you updated if there are any changes to that. But again, the wind is expected to still be a bit breezy for today, but as we get into tonight and into tomorrow, that wind is going to be very light, 5 miles per hour or less, and that's going to help us out quite a bit. Now, wind chills and temperatures will still be well below zero, but we're going to be faring better compared to what we are seeing here to start off our Friday. Very quickly, I want to go through future track because we are going to have some clouds again from time to time for today and into tonight, but we're really not expecting any precipitation chances. And again, some clouds might try to move in tonight. This latest run of future track isn't showing that. Others do, and that would be the case between lows, maybe more so teens below versus 20s below area wide. So we'll keep you updated on that. And then tomorrow we'll have partly cloudy to mostly sunny conditions, and we'll have maybe a few clouds around again heading into Saturday night. And once again, temperatures may be a little bit warmer, a little bit colder than forecasted, depending on that cloud coverage. And then as we head into Sunday, as you can see those clouds rolling in, we'll have a mix of sun and clouds for Sunday. But Sunday, overall, we are going to remain on the quiet side of things. In fact, looking at snow chances the next 7 days and nights, we really don't have any. Just a stray chance there towards the middle of next week. We could have a few flurries or maybe a brief light snow shower, but this weather pattern is just not really going to be supportive for any organized systems. Yes, we may have some flurries or some very light snow showers around like we had, at the end of the last couple of days during the morning, but not really looking at anything too significant, at least as of right now. Forecast high temperatures today, single digits and teens below zero across the area. The cold high record for today, the record cold high, I should say, in Eau Claire is 14 below. I don't think we're going to break or tie that record, but we're going to be very close to it. And forecast lows tonight, mostly again 20s below zero. South and west, because of that extra cloud cover, will be in the teens below zero. But again, keep in mind, depending on cloud coverage for other areas, you may have to add or subtract a few degrees to that. Highs tomorrow, single digits below zero. If you are south and southwest, you may get close to, if not get to zero for a short time. But then on Sunday, everybody will climb above zero for air temperatures. But again, the wind picks up slightly, so wind chills are going to remain a little bit below zero. So here's a look at over the next 36 hours. And again, as you can see, we don't really see much improvement. By this afternoon, we're still around -30. But this evening, you notice how the temperature and the wind chill are the same. That's because that wind is going to be very light to calm. So, and that's part of the reason why the National Weather Service, as of now, is not extending that wind chill or that cold weather advisory past midnight tonight. And then tomorrow into tomorrow evening, while air temperatures, again, single digits to around 10 below, not really seeing much wind. So that's going to be a lot better for tomorrow. But still, even with that being said, please be cautious and take those precautions if you're going to be outdoors for any length of time. And looking ahead, too, we don't really see much improvement even into next week. This is the wind chill forecast. This is using the European models. It does go out a little bit further in time. But you can see this is at 7 a.m. the next 5 days. Again, 40s below this morning. Saturday, Sunday morning could be as low as the 20s below zero again, depending if we have any sort of breeze. Now, Monday morning, it's showing a wind chill of 37 below. That would likely prompt another round of cold weather advisories, most likely, if that is the case, because we will still be in the teens below zero. And then Tuesday morning will be closer to 10 below. In fact, air temperatures Tuesday morning for a lot of us may be above zero. So that will be nice. But I really don't see much improvement in the wind chill department going forward. And even in the afternoon hours, you can see here Saturday through Tuesday, still in the teens below zero. So there's a very good chance we could go most, if not all of next week with the wind chill not getting above zero in western Wisconsin. But air temperatures will at least be a little bit closer to 10 above and lows overnight, single digits below instead of the teens and 20s below. However, there is some good news here, and I'll end my web video with this. The latest 8 to 14 day temperature outlook, and this runs January 30th through February 5th. You notice now that blue is shifting to the east, and you got the warmer weather out to the west. We're in the middle, which means there's a chance that we see temperatures back closer to average. There are some early signs that as we head into the start of February, we'll at least see temperatures moderate back a little bit closer to average. Again, we'll watch the trends on that, but it is something to at least look forward to for those that are wondering when we are going to see the warmer weather return.